KK on your zipper. Like
I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. For the Pelicans, happy to be here in New Orleans right now in the midst of a homestand. And, of course, Isaiah Stewart. This is their first game without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Those kind of dunks get your team going, and Luguentz Dort applying the pressure.
Bol inside. Shot clock at 5. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Arenas. And it's Arenas with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Screen by Bol. Here's Murray. Can't hit that one. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's Bol. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Back to Arenas. Okongwu a screen. Arenas can't hit.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's Bol. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Nowitzki for 3, and Davis pulls it down. So it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Pelicans. It's a 3-point game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
Now here's Arenas. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The open look here for Sexton. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
And here's Arenas outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Murray Down low. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Here's Murray after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Back to Bol. A floater. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. The Clippers in the lead. Back to Porter. Nowitzki outside. There's a screen by Porter. And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
To the inside. Here's Ivasic. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. To be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Hardy. Patrick Ewing picking up that last basket. Hardy, no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inside, Davis. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Well, at that range, Davis is pretty much automatic. He's going to score it.
Nowitzki gets a wide open look. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Davis nails the baby hook. Davis has got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Thor. Stolen by Dort. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. New Orleans on top as they end the first quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Pass to Ivasic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple. He's got 9.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
You know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Here's Murray. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Ewing, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
At the line for the Clippers, Bates. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. And here is Ball. Still scoreless. Can't hit from in close.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Right wing. Here's Thor. Drops in the tray. Thor's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now, here's Ball. Ewing trying to get open. Ball with the bucket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Ewing. Off target at the rim.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Arenas, good. Arenas has got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Ewing inside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Arenas with it. Patrick Ewing covering. Stolen by Ewing. Right side, Sexton. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now, here's Ball. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
Now, here's Hardy. After Colin Sexton's miss. Queen. Up and in on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 13.
This offense just continues to impress.
Got a piece of it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Clippers leading by 13. Here's Hardy. Launches it. Sexton grabs the board.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Bates. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
Here's Davis. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Clippers leading by 15. Outside Arenas. Shoots. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pulls up on the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. Porter's got 5 points so far.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Bull can't hit.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And taken away by Arenas. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And they get it back. Pass to Bull. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Now, here's Okongwu. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And the dunk by Bull.
Yeah, that's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Clippers moving the ball around. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Buries the long-range jumper. Bulls got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
Now here's Nowitzki. He has 7. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Nowitzki's got 10 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And, Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
Here's Bull after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Bull inside. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
2 minutes.
Nowitzki outside. And Bridges with the block.
He has the length to send shots back. I like seeing Bridges make his presence felt on this end.
Here's Nowitzki. Nowitzki can't get that one to fall. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bull, that's good.
And guys, this is kind of Bull's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Los Angeles with some changes. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Now here's Hardy. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Right side Davis. Out to Ewing. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Thor. Driving the lane. And that one, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Now, here's Hardy. Pass to Ivasic. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. The Pelicans making a switch here.
Way to go, everybody. Let's hear it for you.
And so Sexton will bring it up for New Orleans. For the three. Drills the three-pointer. Sexton's got 6.
Looking better and better from that range is Colin Sexton.
Here's Hardy. Offline from the top of the key. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap.
67.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So it's the Pelicans now. And now Hall of Famer David Aldridge has an update for us on DeJounte Murray. David, what's the news there?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury. But he's already come back into the game. How about that, Kevin?
Information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Arenas. Bridges with the board.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Out to the wing. Second shot opportunity. And again, no good by the Clippers.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside Arenas. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Size and strength, and then the length of AD getting up to jam it.
Here's Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And it's ball penetrating. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Arenas. Right side, Dort. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. 5 to shoot. Again, the Clippers.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And Bull wide open. He shoots. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Nowitzki right side. Over Bull. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here's New Orleans now. From deep. Rebound by the Clippers. And here's the fast break. Arenas leading the way. Basket good. Arenas has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Pass to Bull. Clock at 4. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The shot's good.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Bull. And the Pelicans miss again.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And a wide open look for Arenas. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
So it's the Clippers now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And it's Nowitzki missing. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Arenas outside. The three-pointer is right on target.
For 3.
Arenas has got 11 points in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Gilbert Arenas.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Well, we've seen Davis expand his game. You can see it there with the playmaking.
Pass to Nowitzki. Jacks up a three. And the three ball is good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
The Clippers keep it alive. Here's Arenas. He hangs. Can't get it to fall. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily to come into an opponent's...
If you see me, just give me a high